On the day that George Washington was born, 2K Sports brings you the best in NBA coverage with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg. This is Kevin Harlan. Doris Burks on the sideline as well. And it's another road game for the 76ers. They feel like they're a better team than their record shows, and in games like this one, it's an opportunity to prove it. They can step it up and make a game of it. We'll see.
And right now for the 76ers, they have been one of the major surprises in the NBA this season. Unfortunately, for the wrong reasons.
And, you know, any fixes they've tried during the season have only compounded their problems.
Look at the 76ers starting group. Down low, unloads from 9. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Rose has got his first basket.
Even though there's a height disadvantage, he's still able to go up and over his man.
Well, he's fearless. I mean, there's nothing that concerns him. No matter what the matchup is, he's a guy that doesn't back down. He's beyond being intimidated.
Here's Fournier. He kicks it to Yarebko. Trains the three-pointer. Yarebko's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
Here's Perkinson. The shot no good. Neither team able to build much of a lead up to this point as we start the second quarter. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
And we've really seen them get out and establish a real nice rhythm offensively in this game.
Yeah, and they're finding ways to score multiple ways, playing well and sharing the ball, just operating good at the offensive end.
Rose is out there with Booker. Then it's Jordan, and it's Reese in at the 3 spot. That's the Boston 5.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Jordan the screen. Plenty of space, and he gets it to go. Looking at Philadelphia, they took the win in their last game against the Wizards in Washington.
And Kevin, you know, they showed how important it is to have a strong bench. I mean, when you are on the road, that depth is vital. I think they really utilized the second unit to extend their offensive assault and just really wore down their opponent.
And guys, I think what you saw from them throughout the game was teamwork. This is a team. Regardless of who was out there on the floor at any given time, they got it done. And that has to make you feel good as a group.
And so it's a clip.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again, everybody. Ernie Johnson here, joined by Shaq and Kenny. Well, that's all for now, as it looks like the second half is.
Welcome back, everybody. The start of the second half getting underway. Both teams battling hard through the first half. And so in the game for the 76ers, here's Reese. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. And guys, this is the first they're seeing of Boston. From downtown, Beal pulls it in. If they time it right, they can end this quarter with a 2-for-1.
And that's how you want to end the quarters.
Boston shooting their first shots of the night from the charity stripe.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
Woods checked in for Evan Fournier. So it's Philadelphia now, trailing by 2. Jordan with the rebound.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Beal can't get it to go. Here's Perkinson. Hits the jumper in space. And it's a tie ball game. From deep, Rose. He got it up in time, but it would.
Ladies and gentlemen, dance team.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. For Boston, they come into this one following a loss to the Bulls in Chicago. They've got Kenneth Faried, Booker out there with Bradley Beal. And it's Reese in at the small forward position. That's the Boston 5.
They had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
I agree. I mean, you would have been better off using it on the floor and not on the shot. But the foul had to come either way, so it is what it is. He's got ice water in his veins, fellas. No way he's going to miss from the line when the game's still hanging in the balance. I've seen him make too many in this situation.
And Philadelphia calls time here. They trail by 2. 46 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Kevin, during that last break, I heard the 76ers coach as he addressed his team. His message, don't even look at the score right now. We've got to make one play at a time and execute. That's how we'll take this thing home. Kevin, he's trying to keep them focused.
They don't get any bigger than that basket.
They needed it, Greg, and he gave it to them.
Timeout called the 76ers. They trail by 2. There's 37 seconds left in the fourth. What do you think, guys?
They do have enough time here. If they shoot quickly to get the 2 for 1, let's see if they try that.
You know, you can do that, but I think we want to see how the coach wants to play it, because sometimes you try to go 2 for 1 and you rush.
Can't sink it, and that was an important free throw. Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. I mean, now's the time to use the clock to your advantage. Take your time. Milk the clock a little bit.
Timeout called the 76ers. They're behind by 3. There's 25 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jordan, he's checked in for Boston. Rose comes in for Booker. The 76ers also with a sub. Urebko's checked in. There's 25 seconds left in the game. Lynn with it. Tries from 10. Second shot opportunity. Hawes, no luck. And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
Sure, it's not over. The clock is as much a problem for them as the score is right now, so they've got to try to manage it.
And he does get the second one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. 7 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Fournier. Here's Potter. Gets it to fall. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. That
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated. And now let's present our Jordan player of the game, DeAndre Jordan.
I said for a long time that DeAndre Jordan should be getting a lot more credit.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast.